I didn't buy any clothes for the whole year. And because of that, we managed to pay off my car loan and close our mortgage. But I came to a year end with a messy closet full of clothes which don't fit me anymore and lots of regrets. Let me tell you what went wrong and how I'm gonna fix it in 2026 so you don't repeat my mistakes. So last year I decided no new clothes. I'm gonna wear what I already have, make if I need something, and that's it. Very on brand for me, right? Sustainable fashion, slow living, knitting, sewing, crocheting. It sounded perfect. I imagined myself with a whole curated wardrobe, handmade and intentional. And in many ways, the year was amazing. In other ways, I ended up standing in front of my wardrobe thinking, I have nothing to wear. We'll get to that part later. Let's talk about good things first. So I didn't just do no buy year for clothes. I kind of dragged it into the rest of my life too. So my husband and I turned it into something like a low buy lifestyle. Fewer random Amazon orders, fewer little treats which you will forget in a couple days, more cooking at home, more using what you already have. And the result was massive. Compared to our normal spending, we were saving about £300 a month only by saying no to this little treat. I managed to pay my car loan completely, earlier than planned. Just gone. Bye! That alone felt like taking a big, heavy backpack off my shoulders. And then, and this is still feel surreal to say, this month we closed our mortgage. Like what? Me doing a no buy year for clothes turned into something like, hi, we don't have mortgage anymore. No fancy hacks, no magic tricks, just not constantly leaking money into something what doesn't really matter. In terms of finances and mindset, the no buy year was a huge success. I would absolutely do that part again. But now let's talk about my wardrobe, because this is where the things went wrong. You know, the dreams in your head where you think, I will stop buying new clothes and my wardrobe will magically turn into curated, intentional, minimal and perfect. Yeah, right. That didn't really go that way. I didn't buy any new clothes, that part is right. But I didn't really curate what I already have. So I ended up my year with a wardrobe full of clothes that don't fit me anymore. Too small, too short, wrong color, or just old me. And when I tried to organize everything into capsule wardrobe, I realized I didn't really have capsule wardrobe. I had a storage unit. There were moments where I honestly felt a bit like trapped in my own rules. Like I'm not buying anything, but I also don't feel good in half of things what I own. So what do I wear? Some days I was staring at my clothes thinking I have so much and still nothing that really works together. Can you relate that? That feeling of having plenty but still not feeling like you're sorted. Another thing I noticed, not buying solved the financial side, but it didn't automatically solve my style confusion, my tendency to hold onto aspirational clothes, you know, for that future version of me, the guilt around letting go of things I spend money or time on. So yes, no buy year protected me from adding more clutter, but it didn't clean up the clutter that was already there. That was my first lesson. Saying no to a new thing is only half of the process. The other half is intentionally shaping what you already had. Going into this new 2026, in no buy year number 2, I'm doing it different. I'm not saying no just to buying. I'm saying yes to creating a system too. Use what I already own, fabric, yarn, clothes I can remodel. Slowly turn my current wardrobe into actual capsule. Make pieces that truly mix and match. focus on versatility, not just, oh, this pretty, let me make it. And I want to bring you along to the whole thing. I'm turning it into the full series, building a cold season capsule wardrobe for under £50 using what I already have. Yes, you have heard it right, under £50. It's budgeted, it's mainly for the things like zippers, elastics, buttons, not for the new yarn or fabric. Let me tell you what is going into this experiment, because I'm actually really excited about making parts. I've pulled out about 5 pieces of fabric from my stash. I'm planning to turn this into 3 dresses in 2 long sleeve tops. Think layering pieces, neutralish or easy to style colors, as you can see, and things I can wear in different ways. Yarns from my stash that I bought a couple of years ago. This is going to become a cardigan, something cozy, wearable and goes over everything. Not a statement cardigan that works with one outfit, but an everyday hero piece. An old cardigan that I already unraveled. The yarn is going to be reborn as a knitted sweater. Same fiber, completely new life. And this one is another transformation. That's the old dress, which been made many years ago. And now it's time to transfer this one into a brand new knitted sweater. And then my failed crochet project. This one hurts a bit because it's made from cashmere and silk yarn. Gorgeous stuff. But the project itself, yeah, it's not working at all. And later in my videos, I will tell you a story of this crochet project. So I'm going to frog the whole thing and recrochet it in a new sweater that I will actually wear. So basically, I'm turning old project, forgotten materials and one day ideas into a wearable mix and match wardrobe. The goal for this year isn't just don't buy new clothes again. The real goal is to end the year with a wardrobe that actually feel like myself. To prove that you don't need a big budget to dress well and feel good. To show that mistakes, like mine from the last year, can actually turn into better and smarter system. If you're thinking about doing low buy or no buy year yourself, I really want you to learn on my mistakes. Don't just stop buying. Start curating. Don't keep clothes that don't fit or don't feel right just because for the time when you lose weight. And if you're crafty like me, think about how your makes work together, not just individually. In my next video, I'm gonna go into this much deeper. I will show you what my wardrobe actually look like right now, the honest version, which pieces are staying as they are, which ones are candidates for remodeling or recycling, the exact pieces I'm planning for my cold season capsule wardrobe, and how I'm planning my outfits so I could make as many combinations as possible. I will also walk you through those fabrics and yarns I mentioned, the 3 dresses, 2 long sleeves, cardigans, sweaters, and explain how each one fits into the bigger picture. So this video is like overview, like what I've learned and what I'm gonna do next. The next one will be a practical deep dive, actual clothes, actual plan, lots of inspirations if you want to do something similar. If you're thinking of doing a no buy or low buy year yourself, tell me in the comments below. What is your biggest struggle? Is it letting go of old clothes? Is it impulse buying? Is it figuring out your style? I really want to shape this series around what you're dealing with too, not just around my chaos. And if you want to see how this under £50 capsule wardrobe turned out, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next part. Alright, that's my honest recap for no buy year number 1 and my game plan for no buy year number 2. We had big wins, big mistakes, and now let's build something better out of it.